Another question, my friends, that I often receive is this: what happens when the divine masculine withdraws and goes into silence? Now, what is exactly happening at that time? So, the divine masculine is a true mirror to the divine feminine. Now, when you are talking to each other, you are exchanging those beautiful messages, you are talking over the calls, and everything is beautiful, it's blissful. You feel like that you are in that bubble love phase, and all of a sudden, DM withdraws and he or she, because the masculine energy can be in any gender. So the divine masculine goes into silence, and they do not give you often any reasons about that. They do not explain why they are doing it. You might want to question, all of a sudden what happened to my DM and why suddenly he is not talking to me anymore. This is what you feel, divine feminine. Now, what is happening energetically at this time? Let us understand that. When the divine masculine suddenly withdraws himself, because the divine feminine is a true mirror, she has made the divine masculine see something within himself that he has not yet seen. Now, the DM is challenged to see what was hidden beneath so that he can face it as it is, because the divine feminine is not a simple being. She is a divine being, and she would often make the divine masculine see his shadows, confront his deep dark secrets that he doesn't want to in the open, or he has never even uttered the secrets to himself. This is what the divine feminine does to the DM soul. So the divine masculine is simply taking his own time, and they are deep in their contemplation. They are thinking what must be happening. They are thinking, and they are also thinking about the DF. Now, do not believe that if they suddenly withdraw, they are not thinking about you. They are, but they just need some time. And you, as an awakened, ascended being, you must understand you should give them as much space as they need, so that once they can figure out everything, once the debris settles down, and they can illuminate the parts of their being that were hidden in the shadows, they can finally make a comeback. And the DF at that time should not be judging the divine masculine. They don't need any judgment from you, divine feminines. So you need to understand this part. Let them take their own time. Let them do all of that thinking, that brainstorming, hermitage, going into the hermit stage when they are not communicating with anyone. You have made them see something within themselves that no one else has ever. So this is so important for the divine masculine and the divine feminine both, so that they can finally come into that harmonized state of union. And if the DM withdraws, please understand, you do not have to take that personally. They are doing it for their own reasons. They have their own reasons to do that, and it's not about you. It's all about them.
Hi, Dr. Surbhi. So I took the twin flame coaching sessions with you. There were about 6 sessions that we did. I do have to say that the wisdom that you carry, knowledge that you shared with me was very, very profound. I have been more grounded. I think your energy, your presence, just when you start talking, it just heals you. I'm so grateful to you for sharing that space for me. For each session was about 1.5 hours, but I just wanted you to keep talking, because your presence and the way you were talking was just absolutely was healing me in and out. You bring a lot of authenticity and a lot of lessons and learnings from your own journey, which kind of validates that you walked that path, and I can trust you fully because you have done it and been there. It's like been there, done that kind of thing. So I think I have a profound shift within myself to understand Kundalini, to understand chakra system. I'm now focusing on all of that to connect with my divine feminine, and your continuous support in terms of just being there on WhatsApp really helps me, because your perspectives are very different from how I look at the journey, and it gives like a very fresh way of looking at the journey itself. So I'm very grateful to you. Thank you very much for all your support. I wish you all the best, and you definitely are one of the best twin flame coaches in the country and globally. I don't doubt it. So thank you for supporting my journey.